Trust and believe it's coming
We
coming
can't
back
wait.
to the top 10.
Make sure you send it to me.
It's coming. Yes. I'm gonna put it, deliver it to you. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait because it's special. It's different. And it's different from the previous 4. And that was the thing of, I don't want to create an EP. I just want to give them singles, a little bit at a time as the timing is right. And there's nothing like God's timing. And God's timing is everything. And so in this life, when you hear it, everything that I'm telling you is going to make sense. It's going to say, oh, in this life, we never knew that on the East Coast, we was going to be battling $5 and $6 gas prices. Yet in this life, we survive and we soldiers. We making it despite all the things that's coming up against us.
I'm eating out of a damn.
That's right.
Never knew that I would aspire for a bike more than now than an SUV. Okay. But in this life, that's what we doing.
Trying to tell you, I'm ready to get on the bike. Bike to work.
Trying to pull my can opener out. I said can opener. I said you better eat out. You better get your poker beans out.
I'm trying to get tuna. Everything right about now.
Indeed.
And it's wonderful to hear that you are now in a position where you can inspire a whole nother generation.
Man, tell me. I mean, I'm learning each and every day, Kim. Every day is a learning experience. It's just, I don't get distracted by any toxic energy. I keep the energy positive and flip the toxic into something that I can use to, we have a platform. And so I'm really a stickler for using the platform to promote greatness, you know what I'm saying, in the atmosphere. Put the guns down, put the, the energies of suicide and wanting to take your life. Understand that your life is great. It's within you. It's just a moment of partly cloudy, and we got to see it through. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that there's somebody there that's willing to listen, and you feel like you're stuck. You don't have to stay there. You can just talk it out. Just think for a moment. Let's not think, irrationally. And I know you have to be in another zone to be in that zone, but I'm thinking about all of that when I'm creating, when we're doing shows and things of that nature. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needed to hear our win. Somebody needed to hear Freedom Reigns. Somebody needed to hear Love 2.0. All those songs hit different. And so when I'm writing, it's like, think about who may be going through something. Who may be thinking, man, I can't break these chains. I can't, for some reason, I keep going in the same era, in the same aura, not understanding we can break those chains. You were made different. God built something different within you. But it's on us to discover those things within ourselves. And when you do, you hear God's voice, you hear God talking to you, you hear a spirit, you have a movement that can't nobody stop. Because again, when God is in the forefront of your life, there is nothing that is not possible. He make the impossible possible. Believe that. I'm walking that purpose, so I can tell you I'm a living witness to it.
I know that's right. I like how you said partly cloudy. That some of your days just is partly cloudy. Look, and that makes so much sense.
Yeah. It's not always sunshine. It's not always sunshine, but you got to be able to break like the sun. I took a picture recently when I was going to the beach for a conference, and I caught the picture, the right picture. It was in the morning, and it was partly cloudy, but in the far sky, look out among the ocean. There's a picture, and I'm gonna post it to you. It's a picture of the sun shining down through the partly cloudy sky. It reminds you. You are that sunshine. You are that ray. Your spirit can hit different, no matter how gloomy it is, no matter how cloudy it is. You can shine through the clouds. Allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to be that vessel. Yep.
You know what's crazy? And Lika, I don't know if you remember this. So Lika and I took her daughter to school. Her daughter goes to FAMU last year. I was taking pictures of the sky, remember? And I took this one picture in Mississippi. Now, the picture is very blue and gray. Not a lot of sun, it's not, sunset or sunrise, but the sun is piercing through the clouds. And my son kept saying to me, this is last week. He kept saying to me, Mom, where's that picture? You had a picture of the sky. And I'm thinking it's the one when we was in South Carolina when the sky was pretty, you know, with pinks and yellows and stuff like that, because I think the sun was coming up.
When we were sleeping in the car?
On the side of the road, sleeping in tents and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we wasn't on the side of the road, but we wasn't in tents.
We did that though.
Exactly. We need to pray. But so I sent him the picture. I sent him both pictures. And he was like, no, this is the one. I said, but Kim, that one don't really have the sun out. He was like, that's the one. So I understand what you're saying when you say partly cloudy, you know, the sun is still there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's exactly what he was feeling last week. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad that that's his favorite picture.
You need to send
it. That's
saying that one.
I'm gonna send it to you. It's real free. It's when I said the caption was Mississippi Blues. We was in Mississippi.
I remember. I remember. Is that when we were going over the? Yep, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. And the sky was beautiful. Oh my God. So, and also, I want to say to what you were saying, you can't have a testimony without being tested.
That's right. That's right. You appreciate it. If you ain't been through anything, how can you appreciate it?
And you can't
we all
tell
are
me.
Gonna go through things.
So I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
All go through things. Yeah, it's like I look at it like this. It's like when you think about what God went through for us on the cross, everything in this life is situational, only temporary. It's something that can be dealt with. Because God did the bigger problem he dealt with on the cross for us. So anything that we go through this life, we got the logic in our mind, heart, and soul to be able to deal with. All you got to do is just think, focus, refresh, renew, and then deal with it, process and make it, change the narrative. We all have the it within us to change the narrative. And that's the beautiful thing about each of us individually, is that we were blessed with that skill set. Whether we discover it, how we discover it, when you do discover it, never take it for granted, because it's one of the most beautiful things that God blessed us with was the ability to solve and move forward, the ability to forgive. You don't have to forget, to forgive, learn from it, and be able to apply to your life. Those things, man, God gave us the logic to be able to do those things.
Sure did. Oh my goodness, sure did. So now you got singles coming out this summer.
Yeah.
What's next? What can we expect from JT?
What's now is I got a book out, Eula's Grandmade Son. It's out, been out, released it, went #1 on Amazon in African American poetry. Was blessed to have that. It's the only title, when you type it in, Eula's Grandmade Son, it's the only thing that pops up. It was done purposely. It was dedicated to my grandmother Eula, who was 95 when she was called home, and to my mom May, who taught in the classroom for 52 years. I said, I gotta dedicate my first book to them. And that's what I've done. And I made it. It's now there. And everything that has happened with that has been blessed. I mean, I've been blessed. I mean, I can't complain. And the things that have happened, you know, those are things that were destined. That my name, and you know this, Kim, for sure. Your name is spoken in rooms that you ain't even stepped in foot yet in. And that's how you know you walking truly and strongly in your purpose. So continuing to push that, and I'm writing book #2, which, you know, when it's time, it's coming. And just continuing to, you know, to link and work with independent artists and grab great music. We're gonna play it on the radio. You do it, you put the labor of love in, we're gonna put it in. We're gonna get you on the interview, continuing to press Big Woo Radio. Big Woo Radio is international, and it's gonna keep going. And we're gonna drive it till the wheels fall off. I mean, that's how I look at it. And the same thing with this book. I now know author, put your author, you know, your hat on and know that you did it. And then just blessed with here in my city, giving the MLK Dream Keepers Award for 2022. It was a tremendous honor, you know, 2 weeks ago.
Where do you live at?
I'm here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, about 20 minutes outside of Charlotte.
Rock Hill.
So I got that award about 2 weeks ago, and that's a tremendous honor. And but I stay humble because I stay hungry. I stay understanding. As long as I got breath in my body, there's work to do, and we'll continue to move forward and do as much as we can in our purpose. Until God see fit. For our time and in a place that he's preparing for us until he says, JT, all right, I'm ready for you. I got work to do.
That's right. That's right. And congratulations to you on the award. That is, oh my God, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. Where can people find you?
So on Facebook, it's the government name, James Sherman Thompson. On IG is JT_Big Woo Radio. Even on Twitter, I'm not really as active, but it's one of the first social media things I had is JST is at JST Productions. First social media thing I jumped on. Those are the 3 ways to catch up with me. And as far as grabbing my book, you go on Amazon and type in James Sherman Thompson, my book is gonna pop up. And and that's how you find me. Those are 4 ways to find me. And if nothing else, inbox me. It ain't hard to find.
How can they get your poetry? How can they hear you?
I got some stuff. I got some stuff on bigwoolradio.com. If you go to the .com, bigwoolradio.com and tap into the Listen Live. You get some stuff on there. And you can grab it. The singles are out everywhere. Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify. Go follow me on Spotify, Poet JT. Plenty of room. And, welcome all comers. The music is coming. The music is streaming. And I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. And we're going to keep this thing going. We just getting started, Kim. We just getting started. We ain't did nothing.
That's right.